I co-founded the Conversion Therapy Action Group, which has been the group that has sustained the movement to ban conversion therapy over the span of 3 years. I haven't been in the country for too long, but in 2017, I was volunteering at the Middlemore Hospital, and a church leader walked up to me and he said, do you want to pray? And I refused to pray because he was offering to pray my gay way. And when I refused, he said that it's hot, but do you know what's hotter? Hell. I thought that New Zealand was a really progressive country, but in that moment, I realized that conversion therapy was still legal in New Zealand for everyone to practice. The statistics that we have from the United States show us that young queer people who experience conversion therapy are more than 50 times more likely than people who don't experience conversion therapy to commit suicide.
Shaneel grew up in Fiji and immigrated to Aotearoa in 2014.
Before anything, I acknowledge that Indigenous people have always been accepting and loving of queer people. Queerness was only criminalized when the Pacific Islands and when Aotearoa was colonized and annexed by the British Empire. And that is when they imposed the colonial homophobic and transphobic laws on our people. There was no vocabulary to communicate your queerness in the islands. The only terms that existed were the derogatory terms, the slurs. And so you wouldn't want to attach yourself to queerness because it was always a negative thing. People in the islands don't really see being queer as a viable option as an adult. So in 2019, I got the opportunity to go to youth parliament, and as a youth MP, I gave a speech on ending conversion therapy.
We are not broken and we do not need to be fixed. Thank you.
In the same year, I co-founded the Conversion Therapy Action Group. In 2021, with the Green Party, we petitioned more than 150,000 people to support a ban on conversion therapy. But I do realize that banning conversion therapy is not the same as ending conversion therapy. The whole premise of banning conversion therapy is hoping that someone will do it and then we will catch them. Ending conversion therapy is ensuring that the practice just doesn't happen. Conversion therapy will continue after we'll pass this bill. We need to teach people about queer identities, and that is the only way we are going to normalize queer identities. Our community is already vulnerable. This practice is making our community even more vulnerable. It does not work. It's proven to cause harm. We need to end it.